Hello and welcome back to another episode of PopCulture X, and once again joined by the boy.
Me,
The
Moss.
boy.
So, what hast thou brought for us this time?
This time, I have brought an artist called XXXtentacion and his song called Hope.
I have never heard of him.
Same here. Be totally newbie for me. It'll. I feel like I've seen the name though. I do feel like I've seen that somewhere along the line because I think it quite stands out, doesn't it, with the
He's very
XXX?
big.
Like, yeah. But I
Really big.
don't. I don't think I don't think I've heard any songs, but maybe I will
So,
have.
search him up on Spotify.
Oh, I tell you what, I'll do that whilst we're
Yes,
listening.
probably.
How's about that? Right. What did you say? Song? What's Hope?
Hope, yes.
I mean, it sounds like it's been quite positive little affair. So let's jump into it.
Yeah. Rest in peace to all the kids that lost their lives in the Parkland shooting. The song is dedicated to you. Okay, she keep calling every single night. And I don't mind pushing cute vibes. I'm lost to the God, I'm in my mind. Swear when it die, yeah. When you cross my city, when it die, yeah. No, I'm not alright, yeah. I might start a riot, yeah. I'm so fucking tired, yeah. So what's up? What you say? Feeling good, I'm feeling great. Tired of the fucking hate. Stacking shit all on my plate. So outside my misery, I think I'll find a way of envisioning a better life for the rest of us. The rest of us. Oh, for the rest of us. The rest of us. Okay, she keep calling every single night. And I don't mind pushing cute vibes. I'm lost to the God, I'm in my mind. Swear when it die, yeah. When you cross my city, when it die, yeah. No, I'm not alright, yeah. I might start a riot, yeah. I'm so fucking tired, yeah. So what's up? What you say? Feeling good, I'm feeling great. Tired of the fucking hate. Stacking shit all on my plate.
I didn't expect that to end so quickly. So that really actually did take me quite by surprise. I was like, that wasn't just me being inept at the end of a song. I was just like, wow, I
Most,
didn't realise that was going to cut right there.
yeah, most of his songs are like quite short. They're maybe like 2 minutes, not even that. Occasionally.
Yeah, I just, I mean, more the thing I think that surprised me is it seemed like it was right in the middle of like a kind of not necessarily a bar, but where the music was going. So, yeah, but who doesn't want a little bit of a surprise every now and then to go, what the hell happened?
Exactly.
It's quite a decent technique, really, isn't it? So who's taking it first?
You?
No, I want you to
Okay,
open us
sure.
up on this one.
I really like XXXTentacion. He's a rapper who died recently. I can't actually remember his name. He died in 2019 though. In a shooting. Where he and I think his mum got shot. I may be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Um, and I really like this song because it's very very upbeat, but also has like a sad kind of effect to it. Most of his songs are like that. They're normally upbeat, but then have like rapping into it and bit of everything.
Okay, so I get what you mean with the music is quite a sort of upbeat hip hop beats behind it,
Hmm.
and lyrically what he's saying and stuff. There's obviously
Sadness.
a message there, and you know about loss that's in it.
For all the kids who lost their lives in the Parkland shooting.
But yeah, I think that I think the song was done first, and then because of it fitting the time and the sadness
No,
vibe on it,
the
but
song was made.
was it written
Yeah,
for
it
it?
was
Okay,
written for the children who lost their
okay,
lives because he used to live around there.
okay. But yeah, as I say, my only issue with this is auto tunage, and it's like if it, I mean, if it was a bit of a cleaner delivery on there, I'd be all with this, but that auto tunage thing that is obviously a very big thing in
Yeah.
hip hop these days. In very small doses, I can deal with it, but the whole thing is just throws me off with it. You know, it doesn't do it for me. But said,
Okay, let's get the bad. Let's get the bad for me out of the way first. I'm with you. You like auto tuning a rapper is like kryptonite to me. It almost instantaneously yoinks me out of any song that's ever there because I kind of go just rap. And if you can't rap and you haven't got good sound rapping, don't let a machine do it for you. And I realise I'm panning someone that you just told us died in quite a tragic thing. So like, but it's less about him and it's more about that. The only other bad thing for me is the drums. So the drum beat is it insinuates itself too much, and again, it's too modern hip hop generic. Bad. That's the bad out the way, because I think there's some really good stuff in here as well. I think the lyrics are great. Like, I was following along the lyrics there, and as you say, there's obviously it leans to that song with a message. But I think as sad as the story is and what they're talking about, I think there's a real positive element to it as well. So in there, he is kind of talking about the hope. Like it's almost like really bad things happen and they're a tragedy and they're horrible, but there's hope and like we can go on and we can bring some hope in it. And I like that. I don't mind a hard message, but I kind of want that hard message that leans to something. And everything else that it did musically, so everything apart from that drums, I was loving. I was absolutely loving it. I didn't get time to in it, but I'd love to kind of find where those samples come from. You know, there's some kind of Eastern influence, like sort of stuff that Wu Tang would like. I'm
yeah,
kind of hearing some stuff that you'd hear in martial arts movie, and the first sort of 20 seconds until that drum hits, I thought was great. I was like, wow, we're in for a real ride here. But yeah, I think more overriding. I think there's something really really good here. I would be really cautious about going in and listening to any more though, because I think I get the feeling that everything's always going to have that heavy drum beat auto tuning bit. And when I say heavy drum beat, you know how I love her.
Yeah, the drums. It's only in a few of his songs.
Well, I kind of like the like Crystal noticed like we were talking before what you saw in this episode about East Coast and West Coast rapping, and one of the things I liked about East Coast rap a lot is it had the boom bap drums that would come in, and I think this is possibly maybe the modern interpretation of it, but it's they just don't click with me. But yeah, I'd probably, as weird as this sounds, I'd be interested to read more of his lyrics maybe than listen to the songs, and I'd be really interested to look up like where he's getting his samples. When I say samples, I mean maybe they're not. Maybe he's or maybe he was putting his stuff, or the producer was putting his stuff together himself. But yeah, I like a lot of what's going on musically there.
yeah. I think it is that it struggles from the modern hip hop issues of, as you say, the auto tunage and the
Yeah.
slightly generic drum patterns and stuff.
Well, let me say, like we do tend to term it as issues, don't we? Like, because for me it is like,
Yeah,
but I can't argue the popularity of it. Like, there's so many rappers out there now who are predominantly do in this style, so it's clearly clicking for people, including like and Will. It really does have an audience out there. It just I'm not that audience, and I guess because we had so many years of people not having that, and who
yeah.
knows, some of those people we grew up loving, if they had this in the back room, they might have used it as well. I don't know, but
Yeah.
popular, but not for me. I don't think.
So, as always, comments down there. Let us know what you think. YouTube things.
I will too. Or would anyone else like to do them?
Oh,
No, you're the king of the YouTube tangs.
Do you want me to or you?
Go on.
I'll do 2, you do 2. Well, I'll do 1, you do 2. Smash that subscribe button.
And whilst you're there, you might as well put a like and subscribe.
I said
Ring a bell.
subscribe.
Ring a bell. Ring it.
Ring
Yes.
it, ring it, ring it.
And until next time, we bid you adieu.